Afternoon marks 20 years since an armed man opened fire outside the Smith County Courthouse.
And while his family may have been the target that day, the tragedy impacted countless more lives and shook the safety of so many East Texans.
Holler 911. We got a guy firing shots at the courthouse. Okay. He's firing a shotgun and he's doing it over and over. Stay on the phone with me. He's killing somebody right now. Okay, we got him on the way.
Those are the frightening 911 calls from February 24th, 2005. The man callers are referring to is David Arroyo Sr. He was scheduled to be in court to face a judge and his ex-wife, Maribel Estrada, over unpaid child support. But that never happened. Instead, investigators say he took out his anger on Maribel and anyone who tried to stop him that day. 2 people died, including Maribel, and an innocent man trying to put an end to Arroyo's violence. Several more were injured, including Arroyo's own son, a Tyler PD officer, and 2 Smith County deputies. Former Smith County Sheriff J.B. Smith says that was a tough day for him, arriving to the scene and knowing what so many people had to witness.
And I remember when I got out of the car downtown, there were bodies. There was a body laying at the foot of the steps at the back of the courthouse. There was another body with a Tyler PD officer. Barbie Stewart was sitting with him by the curb, and that was Mr. Wilson.
Yeah.
You know, where do you even start on something like this? I mean, you're trained for homicides, you're trained for emergency situations, but this is one when it involves your own people.
Yeah, and an active shooter situation.
Very much so, and it was still going on.
Yeah.
I had one of my deputies chasing the guy up Highway 271. It was, I have very, very seldom ever been in a lack of the ability to converse, but that day was a very different type of day for me.
I think it was a tough day for a lot of people. And one of Smith's deputies suffered critical injuries, as he mentioned, and he's ran into the gunfire to protect people on the square. It's a moment in time that seemed to last forever, but was over in just a matter of minutes when the gunman took off towards Highway 271 and was taken out by officers. In a CBS 19 special report, we remember that day that changed Smith County forever. The Smith County Courthouse shooting 20 years later. I sat down with several people who responded on that tragic day and current city leaders to give us an understanding about what we learned from this active shooter situation in our growing East Texas community and why we should never forget it. You can watch that special tonight on CBS 19 Plus. It's free to stream on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.
Time we're now 5:10. Time for your morning headlines this morning. Catholics around the world are praying for the recovery of Pope Francis. He's still in critical condition this morning at Rome Hospital, battling double pneumonia. Blood tests revealed that he has early signs of kidney failure. The Pope is also getting a high flow of oxygen through tubes in his nose and through blood transfusions. The Vatican also says Pope Francis remains alert and well-oriented. Meanwhile, there's confusion and conflicting guidance about an email sent by Elon Musk to more than 2 million federal workers. In an ultimatum posted on X, Elon Musk demanded federal employees write down 5 bullet points about what they accomplished last week, adding failure to respond would be taken as a resignation. But some agencies, including the Departments of Defense and State, are telling their workers to ignore that email. All this as USAID announced late Sunday that most of their workforce had been placed on administrative leave. And severe and even deadly flu cases are surging across the country this morning. What's being shaped up to be the worst flu season in almost 7 years. We're just halfway through the flu season already, but already 19,000 people have died from the flu. The CDC says more than 430,000 people have been hospitalized. And Captain America: Brave the New World soared to the top of the weekend box office for the second week in a row, raking in more than $28 million domestically. Horror flick The Monkey debuted strong and the second spot with more than $14 million. Family-friendly sequel Paddington in Peru rounded out that top 3 with more than $6 million.